Et salut à toutes et à tous, ici Ptitseb, j'espère que vous allez bien. On est de retour sur Fire Emblem comme c'était prévu. Et on va... Ah Autant l'animation se met beaucoup trop rapidement. Mais c'est pas grave. Donc on va tabler Fire Emblem, on va essayer de finir le mois avec cette... Comment dire, avec cette cérémonie que l'on a. La cérémonie du trône du savoir. Voilà. Il y a trop de jeux qu'il faut que je fasse. Je continue Shadow Warrior 2, Mario RPG, Fire Emblem. Bon, sans éviter 6 avec Maya, c'est que là, voilà. Il y a Overwatch 2 aussi. Palia, Guardian Tale. Ils font du quartier libre, les gens. L'épée, je la stocke, je l'utiliserai jamais. Oui, je récupère un arc de héros, c'est vrai. C'était cool. Récupérer un arc de héros, c'est très cool.
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Oui.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
I cannot argue with that. That weapon there, is it from Bridget?
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Fascinating. I have read about the weapons of Dagda, but this is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, so Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Bridget archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques. Would you?
I will. but it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Yes, a practical demonstration.
Let's have our beginning then.
Perhaps we should stop there.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
Yes, now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but the footwork, the nimble way you shift your weights is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves, but clearly you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
Bridget is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques. I am of the royal family, but I am a warrior before that. I must—
When the alliances of Bridget and Dagda encroached on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic advantage or divine intervention, rather than having met you. That is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles and—
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced from many things, but there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other.
Yes, by working together we can make progress. And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
Alors, avec Flane.
It seems to be coming from the training area. What could it be?
You have met your match, Rust. So stubborn.
Good day to you, Ferdinand. You smell amazing. That is you,
Flane, hello. Are you referring to the smell of this oil?
Aha! Yes, that is the smell, all right.
I am simply doing some armor maintenance. A little oil keeps the rust at bay, ensuring that the armor moves smoothly, without any hitches.
I see. I thought maybe you were doing some cooking. You smell a bit like food. But I suppose that—
I would not cook in the training area. Are you hungry by chance?
Not really, no. But is that for things like frying meat or drizzling over a nice crisp salad? Were I to coat my armor in oil that smells of food, I would be distracted by hunger at all times.
I doubt that amidst actual fighting, the smell would still make you hungry. When you are in the thick of it, you devote all your focus and energy to the fight.
I suppose you're right. And actually, all of this talk of delicious oil has made me hungry.
In that case, I will accompany you to the dining hall. I will be finished in a couple of minutes.
I must apologize, Ferdinand, but I cannot wait even a moment for you. I shall be in the dining hall, getting my fill of fried goodies.
Well, that was quick. I will admit, now that she has mentioned it, it is a...
Il s'est trompé d'huile. Oh, Gaspard et Chamillon.
Hey, Shamir. Your archery skills were amazing the other day. I couldn't believe it when you hit all those bullseyes. Not a single miss.
It was nothing.
No way. It was incredible. You were incredible. You gotta teach me how to shoot.
Maybe.
That sounds like a yes to me. Are you free tomorrow?
Maybe. No promises, though.
Come on, Shamir. Don't be like that. Wait. Is this because you don't think I'm good enough? That can't...
It's nothing personal. As someone born in Dagda, I'm not very fond of the Empire.
Dagda. Where is... Oh! You mean where they had that war with the Empire a few years back, across the ocean? That Dagda?
That Dagda. But that is behind us.
I had no idea. I understand why you'd hate the Empire so much, though. My father was a major general in that war. He led an entire army. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to train the son of someone who killed all those Dagdans.
You misunderstand. I harbor no ill will toward your generation.
Huh? Well, then what does this have to do with you teaching me?
I simply have other commitments. I don't have the time to teach everyone, so I can't make any promises.
That's your reason? You're just too busy? I thought you hated me. I guess I had nothing to worry about. In that case, let's leave all that Dagda and Empire stuff in the past.
Bye bye.
Linhard, at least try to do some training. Use a staff, or a rod, or a broom, for all I care.
My apologies, but I cannot train right now. I have plans for later and don't wish to tire me. Caspar invited me to train with him, you see.
You slept through the whole debate, didn't you? Fine, I'll summarize it for you.
Not the whole debate. I closed my eyes only after I knew what reading would cover the topic.
There you are. Don't tell me you were sneaking out to do some training.
Of course not. I was sneaking out to avoid you. How did you find me this time?
A mere coincidence. Why would you wish to hide from me?
Because you're an awful nuisance? Why do you pester me so?
To ensure that your talent is not wasted due to your lack of...
It's none of your business how I spend my time or how I use my talent. Have you assumed the role of my mother? You overplay the part. She was only half as overbearing.
What is the... As house leader, I'm trying to prevent you from causing trouble for yourself and our classmates.
Fine, I'll try harder. Really. I'm sure you see all this as my interfering with your duty as a leader. Have you considered how it feels for those of us who serve below you? You are a serious...
How so?
You're like a mother who insists on accompanying her son to his own knighting ceremony.
That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
No, I'd say that it's putting it lightly. All your interfering is greatly hindering my research.
I see. Very well.
Oh, Petra et Shamir. Intéressant.
Shamir, you are training away from the ground of training.
Ah, Petra. Well, it looks like it might rain.
I have understanding. Rain training can cause unhealthiness. Can I give you a question now?
Sure.
You come from Dagda, I think. Why are you...
You can tell I'm from Dagda? Oh, I suppose Bridget is our neighbor. As for why I work here, that's simple. Rhea took me in when I had nowhere else to go. I'm here to repay my... I don't plan to return to Dagda anytime soon.
But Fodlan is an enemy for you, right?
Are you... The only ones I've fought in person are the Imperial Army. I carry no ill will toward an...
I have gratitude for your answering. You have given me understanding.
How about you? Do you... The Empire is your father's enemy. And it's Dagda's fault that Bridget got pulled into the war at all. So, do you hate Dagda? Or do you see that as...
The fault is not of Dagda. My father made his own choice to be joining the war. I cannot say I have no hatred for the Empire, but I do not have any for Edelgard. When I came here, she was always helping.
Makes sense. You can hate a country without hating its people.
You speak with such honesty. It is very amazing.
I'm not that special. I just don't let emotions get in my way.
J'ai aucune quête en cours. Ah si, celle-ci. Ah, celle-ci que j'ai pas pu faire. Ok. J'ai bien tout ce que j'utilise sur une classe de niveau élite, donc tout va bien. C'est celle-ci que j'aurais bien aimé apprendre. Mais bon, maintenant j'ai plus besoin d'aucune des classes qui sont ici avec ce perso, c'est dommage. Ah, ou plus en épée. Ok, épée plus en science. Ça fait beaucoup là. Non, c'était Edelgard qu'il fallait que je regarde. Et parce que là, j'ai pas pu apprendre le Lord parce que je suis pas assez haut en épée vu que j'utilise la hache. Je suis passé par guerrier, ouais. Et là, ce sera celui-là. Il me faut cuirassé en A et cavalerie en B. Ouais, cuirassé, je suis assez... C'est plus, donc je suis pas loin du A. Cavalerie, je suis qu'en E par contre. L'animé-là est intéressante. Personne qui fait de la cavalerie? Non, c'est que tu mènes dans l'arbre.
I am grateful.
Je pensais pas que j'arriverais aussi vite à la mission. Je vais vérifier mon stuff. Mon épée argent est bonne, tout va bien. Ma châssis est un peu usé avec Edelgard. Petit épieu a pris cher, mais le reste ça va, ça c'est bon. Mais oui, c'est pas grave parce que je peux utiliser le convoi à n'importe quel moment. C'est mon perso principal, c'est lequel convoi, mais... La châssis d'Edelgard, est-ce que je peux y faire quelque chose? Est-ce que j'en ai une en réserve? J'en ai 3 en réserve. Let's go la mission.
My, thank you so much.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
To think that there was such a vast space beneath the monastery all this time. It's hard to imagine that any of these enormous...
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest. It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this professor. Do you recognize this throne? There is no need to hide anything from me. You have seen it, haven't you? In a dream.
En fait, j'aime pas ta gueule,
Sit
t'as pas
upon
compris?
the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation. Well? It was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Stop right there.
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
What's the Imperial Army doing here?
Wait, does he work for the Flame Emperor?
So the Flame Emperor is connected to the Empire. I know.
Edelgard, did you know?
Yes. In fact, I gave the order. I am the Flame Emperor.
I guess that's the end of play at school, Lady Edelgard. I mean, Your Majesty. Get to work, everyone. The crest stones belong to us now. And take those filthy bones, too.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator!
Wait, what's the meaning of this, Edelgard?
You made use of us? Why?
I'm sorry, my teacher. I cut this path, and now I must follow it. My friends, I ask that all of you stay back. It is by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresfeld. I command you to collect the crest stones. If anyone attempts to stop us,
Faut que je regarde si j'ai toujours crochetage avec ce perso. Ils sont tous 27 ou 26. C'est Edelgard qui manipule les bêtes. Ah, et d'un seul coup, il est plus que niveau 23. De toute façon, les mecs, je vais tous vous défoncer, hein, vous savez. Hein. J'espère que vous le savez. J'avoue que je m'attendais pas du tout à ce retournement de situation. Est-ce qu'on a Rhea pour nous emmerder? Non. Ok, ça c'est cool. Mon petit H, je vais te faire plein de bisous partout, toi. Je vais te sauter dessus pendant la bataille. Non, c'est faux, je plaisante. Peut-être pas. Je trouvais que j'étais pas prêt à ça.
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down!
The crest stones are in the caskets! Open every last one of them!
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the...
I'll give it my all.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. You are not.
I will get the victory.
Ah, j'aurais dû lui balancer une cure acide.
To work.
Eh bien, je tire à 3 cases, donc ça diminue ma précision, mais je suis toujours à 100%.
Silenced. Not what I would...
Il y en a qui sont loin des gemmes. Seuls les 6 qui sont là, ça devrait aller. Celle-ci qui va être dure à protéger.
That's my cue.
Put me in there.
Allez, venez me chercher les petits.
Stay focused.
Battle.
Flame spirit protect me.
Oh no.
Mes archis sont extrêmement cheatés. Hein. Je dis ça, je dis rien.
Take away every last one of that is enough.
Now's our chance.
You see that?
I must steel myself. Count on me.
I will use the strategy.
I'm good now.
J'ai l'impression que lui va réussir à se barrer et ça me plaît pas du tout.
Thanks so much.
The mark of nobility.
Ceux qui sont au fond, c'est pas grave parce qu'ils vont revenir vers moi. Donc... Et un coup petit, allez.
I thought I was dead.
Toi, tu dégages de mon chemin. Voilà.
I'm impressed.
Ah, mais ils en pillent plusieurs.
No use. Can I go now?
Fallait pas m'attaquer.
Whoa. Am I done yet?
21, Linard, t'es un 26.
Let's get this over with.
Ah merde, c'était que la première barre. J'avais pas ce détail. Ça va faire très mal ça. J'en ai 18, il reste 25. Je fais combien avec lui? Avec elle? Je fais que 16.
I'm here to help.
Here it goes!
That's nothing. Only a fool challenges me.
Seems fun enough. Victory will be ours.
Fait que lui fait des 39 de dégâts, ce perso est insane. Je suis désolé, mais il est insane au niveau dégâts.
I've got many skills, you know.
T'as cru que t'allais t'échapper, mec? Je crois pas. S'il y a que ça pour vous faire plaisir.
Boring.
Le prophète est là pour éliminer du monde.
You are nothing.
Thank you.
Je l'ai avancé un peu comme un bourrin, mon petit H.
That was tough.
C'est toi qui as voulu jouer. La même.
That's how it goes.
Missed. Take me all you want. Sleep in the dirt.
Oh, le critique de ouf. Shamir, elle est trop bien. J'ai eu raison de la taxer. Ah, les mages derrière.
The fight continues.
Voilà, 28.
I'm start.
I will win. I will not be stopping.
Ah, il l'a tranché. Oh purée, 1 point
I
d'XP
knew
il
you'd
manque.
come through.
Oh, le foutage de gueule.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
Got him.
Are we done?
Things. Why is this happening? Anywhere I can hide.
On se retrouve sauf Shamir, mais Shamir a été à un niveau en dessous. Du 28. Mais de ce côté-là, j'ai que des distances. C'est ouf. Je ralentis un peu pour attendre Gaspard.
I needed that.
Allez.
Thank you. I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, torture them!
Précision 0. 0. Le mec a aucune chance de me toucher, il m'attaque quand même.
War feet. It's over.
Wait. No. I was just following.
Admiration.
Let's think carefully.
You inspire.
Sleep in the dirt.
Réglé. Allez, dernier tour.
Despite what I said, I have no intention of killing you. So why not stand down and get out?
Useless.
Professor, in truth, no. So, the end.
J'ai tout protégé, j'ai perdu personne du premier coup, tout va bien. Bon, en même temps, niveau 21, mes persos sont niveau 26, donc...
You have disappointed me. To think that a descendant of House Hresmelk would dare betray the Holy Church.
So, it is my teacher who stands in my way. Well,
Professor, kill a... She is a danger to all of Fodlan. Such a rebel.
J'ai pas envie d'être du côté de Rhea, et d'un autre côté, j'ai pas envie d'être du côté d'Edelgard non plus, du coup. Je fais quoi? En fait, Rhea me casse les couilles depuis le début.
You. How?
my teacher, Thank you. But are you certain that... No. Now isn't the time for discussion.
Words cannot properly express my gratitude, Professor.
So, this is the choice. Your presence soils. I will not allow one who would lend our enemies strength to wield. I have passed judgment, and now...
That must be the Immaculate One.
Yes. The monsters that have controlled Fodlan in secret for far too long. Rhea is their leader.
There's no time to waste. Your Majesty, Professor, we must escape while...
Je suppose que ça met un terme à la partie 1.
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. Outset of a power struggle. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
Alors,
We somehow managed to escape.
This is one of the Imperial Army's provisional camps. Here we can organize our forces.
Before we go any further, I want all of you to really ask yourselves if you're certain you wish to join us. As expected, Flayn has chosen to leave our ranks.
When I saw our professor running off, I ran about as fast as I could to catch up.
Caspar, death finds those who run without thinking. My grandfather was the leader of Brigid, and I hope for us to be allies with the Empire.
Was this a good idea? Did I make the right choice? Oh, but my family is part of the Empire, and our professor...
You're fine here with us, Bernie. Though it's true certain...
I assume you're referring to my family. I must believe that the conclusion I came to was the correct one. You are the Emperor now. I am the only one left who is qualified to guide you at this point.
I'm only here because I know it would be troublesome to stand against you.
I'm not just here for you, Adie. I'm here to follow our dear professor. Of course, I don't have any territory to offer, so Hubie may not even want me here.
The greater our numbers, the better. Your reasons for being here are of no consequence.
I think I understand where you're coming from. But now, like you, I have risen to meet my destiny. I cut this path. Following me is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself. One misstep and we fall. You have now witnessed the Archbishop's true self. She is a cruel beast. Those who rule this world use that beast's power to fabricate miracles. All to control, they conceal the truth and force their lies on the nobility. They merciless. I know this because I have lived it. After what you have seen, is there any room for doubt? The Church of Seiros has great influence and power. Their control over the... We are the only ones who can stop this indomitable enemy that has plagued our world for ages. We fight for you. If you dare walk this path with me, take your first step. It's... Thank you, my friends. We are the true face of the...
Est-ce que j'ai perdu H dans la bataille?
That was incredible, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm relieved. They really chose to follow. I was resolved to move forward alone if I had to. But in my heart, I hoped it would.
So long as I am here, you will never be alone. And it would seem that the
You're right. Now, I must please make preparations. The messenger should be...
Consider it done.
Professor, may I speak with you? I appreciate it. I'm just anxious. It feels like the weight of this burden is crushing me. At this very moment, on my orders, I'm starting a war. An army far larger than the one that attacked the Holy Tomb last month will soon... Long-devised strategies are unfolding across Fodlan. Leaders are deciding their loyalties and preparing to fight. So many generals and soldiers will die. It's inevitable that civilians will get caught up in the chaos. There will be countless casualties. With a single command, and I am the one who is giving the order. Yes, it is. There is no turning back. No matter how much blood flows at my feet, I will not relent. These sacrifices will allow us to create a future where we never need sacrifice again. It may... Listen to me. I made up my mind long ago. Yet here I am. Tell me the truth, my teacher. Are you happy with your... Unlike me, you can still walk away. This path leads to the death of the Archbishop and the servants of the Church. Can you live with that? I never thought... I'm sorry, it was a foolish question. I believe in you, Professor. With that knowledge, I have the strength. Let's go. There's something I need to say to Hubert.
Your Majesty, the latest report indicates that our main army is... Also, the preparations for your manifesto are almost...
We will be distributing our manifesto to every lord within Fodlan. We will expose the dark side of the Church of Seiros and the foul practices of the We will force the people of Fodlan to open their eyes to the truth and relinquish any... Certain nobles have already offered us their support.
Yes, there are other nobles who oppose the Church. We will condemn those who deserve condemnation, and forgive those. We have already purged some of the Imperial nobles who are my father among them.
And soon we will invade and conquer Garreg Mach. Our main army has already departed the Imperial capital. There we will join for... As for us, I'd like your opinion on how we should be positioned within the army.
Your Majesty intends to fight alongside the Professor, correct? In that case, you will not be incorporated into the... Your squad can move freely about the battlefield under supervision of the Imperial forces.
Now that I'm the Emperor, we can't let it slip that I'm following your command in battle, Professor.
I fully object to the notion of you fighting on the front lines.
Hubert, we've already discussed this.
My apologies.
Now that the details are settled, all that's left is to come up with a name for ourselves. In honor of our time at the Academy, how about we call ourselves the Black Eagle Strike Force? I'm so happy you feel that way. I'll leave it to you to prepare the Black Eagle Strike Force for departure.
Ah, les leçons, c'est fini, je suis désolé, hein, les mecs. Faut que... Je suis perturbé. Ah oui, en réalité, j'ai fait la première partie puisque... Oui, le monastère, ça ne va que jusqu'au chapitre 11. Eh, j'ai fini la partie dans le monastère. Ok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Il me reste plus que 7 chapitres. Ça finit au 18 avec les aigles de G. Ok, ok.
We will join forces with the main army. It's a fortress built. That means we don't know much about it from a military perspective. But if we use all of the power from a purely... If the battle... You will be our only... I'm relying on you. Alas... Alas...
Wesh, on peut encore faire cette merde.
Alas... 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 Alas, 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 alas.
Ah non, si, ça en cadeau bien régné.
Thank you for this.
It is not up to her magic. Those who have... You are unique. Please use that. I ask you. Unfortunately,
I didn't think. However, having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side, you must have been making preparations. That's not.
On s'en fout, il a fond.
We are just... I'd almost... Anyway, I wonder if we'll wind up... What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
Ça m'étonnerait que j'ai quoi que ce soit à lui, alors.
What's that? What's that? What's this? What's that? What's that? Yeah, that's definitely...
Ah si.
What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's this? What's that? What's that? What's this? What's that?
Blocky, it's really a twist of fate that brought me to this side of things. But I'm still proud to be here.
Teacher, I asked Edelgard what happened to my father. He was dismissed as Prime Minister and is under house arrest in the Imperial capital. He always was a greedy, arrogant man, and yet I am as the next Duke Iron.
Right. I'm a soul since but Her Majesty.
Okay. Welcome.
En vrai, j'ai pas vraiment besoin de vendre. Ah si, ils m'ont tous suivi, à part... Même Sylvain est là. C'est bien Sylvain, t'es un bon chien-chien. Le générique est toujours 26, mais bon.
This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. Please come again.
What do you require?
Ah, ça c'est cool. Je suis B, B, B. C, C, D, C, D, C, D, C, D. C.
Farewell.
Dommage, j'ai personne en A.
Hey there. Come back anytime. Hey there.
Non, je vais utiliser la suivante.
Come back anytime.
Welcome.
Tu veux en quoi de beau, toi? Ah, l'épée de héros, elle est moins puissante. Ouais, c'est juste qu'elle attaque 2 fois si tu commences le combat. Donc il vaut mieux une épée d'argent. C'est nul les armes de héros en fait.
Come back soon.
Okay.
I've gone and done it now, huh? His Highness must be angry. Dimitri gets super scary when he's like, I wonder how I'm going to die. No, oh, that's mine.
Je sais pas pourquoi je continue.
Yes.
Professor, I can't bring myself to trust the Church of Saros. Not after they killed. I need to know the truth, even if it means turning my weapon. I guess Lenato would be happy to hear me say that. Hey, I've been looking for that. How...
Je me demande à quoi sert la motivation maintenant que j'ai pu leur donner cours.
Oh.
Yes. I have heard the name Lord Vestra mentioned among the Purge noble. He's Hubert's father. But Hubert seems rather uncontent. That alone is why we...
Ah, yes.
Ah non, c'est parce que j'ai eux à qui je te parlais encore.
Yes.
Lui c'est fait.
To be frank, I'm not sure whether I should believe, but if her words are true, I think it. So I'll fight. Oh.
Okay. I came this far mostly on impulse, but I wonder everything will be okay, right, Professor? If I know that you.
Bernadetta, elle a aucun endroit où se cacher.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be. The more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win. Thinking about it makes me scared. We're fighting.
The Empire, but now, it is a choice of my belief is with you.
Poupine.
Don't even get my own room here. At least I. But speaking of home, he said my father was stripped of his title. I guess he did as he pleased and opposed Edelgard. Wait, does that mean my father's on second thought?
Non, il n'y a plus que les deux Pecno là-bas à qui j'ai pas parlé. Randolph et Ladislava.
Yes. I'm Randolph von Berglies. I'm not very high in the ranks yet, but I'm more or less a general. Just like Caspar, I'm from House Berglies. My mother married into House Berglies after I was born, so my position within the family is rather lowly. But I'm determined to make something of myself in this battle to bring...
I believe that this is the first time we have met. My name is Ladislava. I have the great honor of leading Lady Edelgard's personal guard. Her Majesty is as hard on others as she is on herself. She may seem composed. For that reason, she is often misunderstood. But now I find that most reassuring. Okay.
Ah, je peux quand même gérer mon inventaire comme ça. Cool. Toi, dodo. J'aime bien parce que je garde toujours mon arc. Et niveau combien en arc? E. Ah, je suis que E en arc. Ouais, je monte l'arc.
I'm so sick of it all. There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing. Do you mean it? Just the thought makes me happy. But Hubert would never allow it. Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words. Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me daydreaming of free... I see. I'm finally getting... But let's put all that aside for now. There is
Hein?
something
Mais
I've
c'est pas
been
du...
meaning to
Ah
tell you.
putain. Et le jeu tourne ça au négatif alors que c'est positif.
I'm afraid this might sound... I want to thank you, because if I were... But I'm not alone. Until now, no one has been able to surpass me. I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor. No one spoke to me. It was lonely, terrible. But you have been a brilliant...
What is it, Hubert?
Nothing in particular. I'm willing to bet you could put an arrow through the neck of an enemy general from... In fact, to any leader's bodyguard,
Don't worry your fragile little self. Your lady princess is safe. I wouldn't shoot my employer.
I would certainly hope not, and you would do well to remember that Lady Edelgard is no mere princess. You should take care to learn the proper form.
I said lady. I already told you. I'm not going to break the princess's contract.
What did I just say?
Proper address. Right. Next time.
My patience has limits, you know. For the moment, you may stand in Lady Edelgard, but if you become a problem, I will...
You're unstable, Hubert. Be careful who you threaten. I don't take kindly to those who get in the way of my contracts.
Is that a threat?
Just some advice.
Chais, dans ta gueule, Hubert. C'est un perso que j'aime pas. Enfin, voilà, il est ce qu'il est, hein. Il est là exprès, mais c'est pas un perso que j'apprécie plus que ça.
My princess is lovely. My princess is fair.
Cicadas? Those noisy little...
Oh, good point. My prince...
Migrating...
no! What?
Oh, Ferdinand. You don't seem...
I would not dream of stopping now. This is my golden...
Pardon me?
We are finally alone. Just the two of us.
Why, yes, we are.
You see, Manuela, I have long admired...
Is that a...
I saw you perform... The figure you cut. That is why I am...
There's no need to be... I get nervous.
Yes,
You're really... I assumed you'd be more interested in... Come and chat sometime.
Petra et Ash.
Ash, I need to give you more gratitude for the commoner techniques you showed me.
Commoner techniques? Oh, you mean when I haggled for you?
Yes, it has made for many savings. I was telling the...
Really, it wasn't a big deal. But I'm glad... What is it? Do I have something on my face?
For a lot of time, I was living in the Imperial capital. Then both places contain many nobles, and many chances to be learning noble customs.
That's true. When you're surrounded by new people, you naturally pick up all kinds. Though with nobles, there's a lot to learn. All the etiquette is overwhelming. Not to mention the dancing. I just keep stepping on my partner's feet.
In Fodlan, the nobles are training for dancing since their youth. They have...
When I was a kid, I spent most of my time helping out at my parents' restaurant and playing with my... Back then, I never dreamed
I have learned many customs of the nobles. I am hoping you will teach me. Techniques, secret skills, anything.
Secret skills? I don't think...
That is not the truth. The technique for money saving could be... It has use for all the world.
I don't know about that. Really, I don't have any special secrets.
Commoner wisdom is only to be shared with commoners, then? I have a... Ash, how about we make a bargain? We can... In Brigid, powerful curse techniques are passed down. And we can speak with the...
What? Curses? No. But if you really insist, I guess I could teach you a few things about what... Would that be enough?
You will be showing me the secret technique?
That's not...
Salut Christella, comment tu vas? Bah voilà, ça c'est fait. On va se refaire une petite sauvegarde par là. Je pense que je suis entré dans une phase full baston. Et ça me va très très bien. Bah écoute, ça va bien, ça va bien. Ça va bien, tout va bien.
We will soon arrive at Garrigmok Monastery. Forcing a surrender here is extremely significant, both strategically and, of course, this is personal as well. This is where we all came together to learn, and I have no intention of yielding to our former classmates. so I ask that you prepare your...
I'm not thinking about friends right now, and I'm certainly not prepared.
Damn it, don't go around saying things. I'm ready. Let's go.
I have nothing to lose aside from my... I have been ready for this since leaving my land of... How can you prepare to fight? Maybe I can prepare to prepare.
There is no reason that I should...
Thank you all.
As the raiding force, we will attack the area nearest to them. The Knights of Saros certainly won't stand down after they catch sight of Her Majesty and the Professor. At the same time, the remaining areas will be surrounded and annihilated by the main... In other words, we are the decoy that must...
We know more about the area near the monastery than anyone else in the Still, we must fight with all you have, but don't be reckless. As promised, I will leave the command to our professor.
Not only will we all survive this, but we will...
This will be our first battle as the Black Eagle strike forth.
Salut Torota. Ah ouais, moi je suis jaloux Torota, tu fais des bisous à Christella par moi. Voilà. Franchement t'abuses. Ah, merci Torota. Ça va beaucoup mieux. Ouais, je suis passé dans une phase qui est full combat, ça va me faire très très plaisir. Non, attends, unité. Là, je suis comment? Eh oui, je peux plus prendre que 10 personnes. Shamir est avec moi, ok. Et... Elle est avec Edelgard. Ça ira très bien comme ça. Lui, je m'en bats les couilles. Et... voilà. C'est la grosse baston. Ah oui, ils sont niveau 25 en face. Ouais. Oui. Oui. Attends, ils sont combien en face? Portée grande ouverte. Là aussi. Mage avec un guerrier. Et là, t'as un guerrier. Une lancière. Ok. Dérange pas. Mettre les healers devant parce qu'ils mettent plus de temps pour arriver. Ah mince. Ah, il y a Gilbert. Mais pas Montagnier. Oh, les volants, ils sont chiants. Ah, c'était... Désolé mec, je vais te tuer. Ah, désolé Flame, tu vas y prendre aussi. Ouais, mais là, il y a Rhea qui va spawn là-bas au bout. C'est obligé. Le problème, c'est que les alliés vont foncer comme des bourrins, là. Ça, j'en ai pas besoin. Ça non plus. Je fais ça. Bon bah, parti. Hein.
Friends, our opportunity for victory will come. But first, we must see to our defenses.
The city's defenders are trying to stall for time. We must crush them swiftly. We should be wary of ambushes as well.
Ladislava is being pushed on the left flank. We must push back with equal force.
Stay focused.
Put me in there.
Ouais, j'ai vu mon petit H complètement de...
That's my cue.
As you wish.
I will prevail.
Ah, mais il est sur une baliste, lui. L'emmerde.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I will get the victory.
Battle.
Another skill.
Je crois que je vais en défoncer 3 gratuitement, ça va être cool. J'ai bien fait de réparer ma hache.
It's a long... I won't forget. Hey! I'll strike you down! Now you know your limits.
Oh non, un piège. Je m'y attendais pas du tout. Alors, comment te dire?
For Lady Edelgard.
Anywhere I can hide.
Allez, 28, YOLO.
Winning's always nice.
Venez me chercher, bande de lents. J'ai rien à perdre puisqu'il peut me faire aucun dégât. Allez, niveau 28 lui aussi.
As expected.
Mauvaise idée de m'attaquer. Très mauvaise idée.
One more success.
Hardly worth my time.
Ah mais il a du retard, Hubert.
Should I have held back? This'll make the...
Unfortunately, you must die here. You shouldn't. No!
This is not
Child's play.
Elle attaque un mob qu'elle peut pas défoncer. Ça, c'est pas avec eux qui vont s'en sortir. Ouais, 28, 27, 27...
You worked hard for nothing.
Faut que je leur montre.
I thank you.
It's...
Elle va me faire très mal. Ah ouais, mais j'ai très peu de chance de la toucher. Alors que lui, je le tue.
You should be honored.
Pourquoi rentrer par les portes? Bon, ça c'est obligé.
Try harder. Witness my power.
As expected.
Elle va se faire tuer.
Pointless child's play.
On a du Randolph. Merci pour tout, Torota. Bonne balade, à plus tard. Il bouge pas lui? Ah ouais, il bouge pas. Ah la grognasse. Et elle va finir par se faire tuer aussi, avance. Voilà, c'est fait. Désolé, Flane.
Retreat while you still can, Flane. I beg you.
Understood. Stay safe, brother.
We will lend the Empire strength.
Don't worry, we're allies now. I understand you must have many questions, but they'll have to wait until after the...
Am I done yet?
I can fight through anything.
C'est vrai que je peux plus bouger avec eux. Elle est bien amochée. Hein.
Appreciated.
Il a une arme qui attaque à distance.
Move carefully.
Thank you. I will show no mercy.
I'll give it my all. Much appreciated.
Child's play. What's up? Not enough.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Ce qu'il y a, c'est que je veux pas que le chevalier Macam meure. Est-ce que je peux le heal? Je peux le heal.
Back to the fray.
If you side, I care not.
Predictable. Prepare yourself.
C'est ce que j'espérais.
My master. will survive this.
J'en étais sûr.
Flame, Gilbert, you put your lives. I would have preferred to have more time to prepare, but we cannot delay any longer. Come forth. Protect.
I'll crush them all.
Her enemies are my enemies.
Il fait que 12 de dommages. Les portes, c'est pour les faibles. Ah, mais c'est qu'il a un sort longue portée, lui. Ah non, c'est qu'ils sont sur les balistes. Ah, j'ai 27. C'est vrai que je leur ai taxé leur dos professeur. J'avais oublié.
A great help.
continues. Am I starting?
I gotta kill you!
Not so fast!
That was nothing. I will not hold back.
Toi, t'as fait un mauvais choix, mec.
Challenges me.
Ouais, mais de toute façon, il faut le défoncer.
It's a lot.
Must be awful losing to me.
Désolé, mec.
Lady Rhea.
Soon. You're...
You will be flat. My heart is full of victory.
I can't wait to challenge you.
Mauvais choix, mec. J'avais prévenu. Bien joué, tu m'as presque fait mal.
I needed that.
I thought I was dead.
Je lui ai enlevé 3 fois ses points de vie. Dans le mien il fait combien? Ah, il fait 9. Alors le béni il fait... Ah, c'est un arc magique qui donne des PV. Tant qu'à faire.
Doing my part.
Keep up the momentum.
Elle fait très mal elle.
I can fight through anything.
C'est combien le SPZ?
The mark of nobility. Greatness.
Thanks.
I am Thunder Catherine, and I will slay all of Lady Rhea's Is that all?
To be left
Ah oui.
Stay focused. Oh no.
Can I go now?
As you wish.
That's my cue.
Non, c'est lui qui doit pouvoir faire ça. Voilà, téléport.
I will prevail.
Put me in there.
Unexpected.
I will get the victory. I will remove you. Victory received.
I can't wait to challenge you. I can fight through anything.
Et oui, parce que elle est en x2 d'attaque, et comme elle initie le combat, elle est encore plus haut.
I'll give it my all. The fight continues. It's...
I am Thundercat. I trusted you. Lady Rhea trusted you. I won't let you live after what you've... Lady Rhea.
All is well, Catherine.
Enfin, il rattrape les autres.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Ça va faire un max de soutien.
How you worthless piece of garbage. I will not allow.
Coucou Lynn.
You will not be forgiven! Professor, look out!
The castle is crumbling! Professor, take cover!
Imperial year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. After a hard-fought battle, she was forced to retreat to Ferdiad, the capital of Fargus, where she must now plan her next move. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun. Part 2. Crimson Flower. Ethereal Moon. Beyond Escape. It is Imperial year 1185. Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the Imperial throne, yet the continent of Fodlan still remains lost in a tempest of turmoil and bloodshed. In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garreg Mach to the kingdom capital. As they work to build a unified front, the war with the Empire rages on to the west. Meanwhile, Claude, leader of the Alliance, staves off Imperial intervention by strategically stirring up conflicts between Leicester lords in an effort to feign neutrality. As events unfold, Edelgard and her Black Eagle strike force begin to take action in an attempt to break the war's current state of deadlock.
C'est la guerre totale, Lynn. C'est la guerre totale. Donc j'ai fini le chapitre 11, je viens de finir le chapitre 12, je passe au chapitre... Enfin, je suppose.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world, the only one who truly knows the nature. You are a complete. Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a...
Hey, are you awake? We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... Regardless, the Imperial Army has taken...
J'ai pris une claque, j'ai dormi pendant 5 ans.
Are you feeling alright? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that? Yeah, that's what I said. But I doubt there's a soul to be found who... Hey, slow down, will ya? Are you crazy? Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about... You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
Il s'en est passé des choses, Lynn. Je te fais un résumé? Genre, ultra rapide.
Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere... Unbelievable.
Merci pour ta prévention, mec.
5 years ago to the day.
Alors, je suis allé à la cérémonie. En fait, j'ai passé le dernier week-end, j'ai fait un séminaire pour gagner un peu d'XP sur le soin et sur l'autorité avec mes persos. Je suis allé à la cérémonie qui était un piège d'Edelgard en fait. Donc je l'ai combattu, j'ai niqué tout le monde. Ensuite, j'ai choisi d'être de son côté parce que je voulais pas être du côté de Rhea. Du coup, ça c'était la fin. Du coup, on s'est enfui. Ça c'était la fin du chapitre 11 qui finissait l'histoire du monastère. Ensuite, chapitre 12, bah, c'est la guerre. Il fallait combattre directement contre le monastère. Je les ai torchés, j'ai tué tout le monde, j'ai tué Flame, j'ai tué Seted, j'ai tué tous les gars du monastère, j'ai même battu Rhea, qui s'est enfui, en m'assommant. Et du coup, c'était la bataille, enfin, je suppose que c'est la bataille qui finit chapitre 12.
Today would have been the Millennium Festival.
Voilà.
Halt! Who's there? It can't be. Professor?
Oui. Puis dans la baston, j'ai pris une claque qui m'a fait dormir 5 ans apparemment. C'est la fête.
Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace. My teacher. What have you been doing all this time? Where have you been?
Ah ouais, non mais je fais un massacre total.
Joking? At a time like this? You do realize it's been... Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was? I searched high and low after you vanished. Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive.
Ah, ça c'était au stream de samedi, Lynn. J'ai été pris dans un piège et Sotis, la déesse qui était en moi, s'est fondue dans mon corps et m'a donné tous ses pouvoirs. Ça a fait devenir mes cheveux verts.
All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my... Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that 5 years, such a short time. Do you still feel... You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies... As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give... So, my teacher, are you I thank you. Truly. Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as... And that is where we are now. Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will... Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict. The situation has created a deadlock. We've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war, the Church, as well as the Kingdom and the Alliance. The time has come. Rhea, Sedith, the Knights, and the others are in prime condition. They've set up their base within the Kingdom capital. The Immaculate One and her family have yet to fight on the front lines. However, we must eventually face and defeat them. It would mean a great deal to have you with us when the time comes.
Bah ouais, c'est l'impératrice Edelgard.
Good. Well then, I believe the Black Eagle Strike Force never lost faith. They knew you were alive.
Well now, that face is certainly familiar. I am glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Me, Bernie! Do you remember me? I can't believe you're here!
Et la question, c'est est-ce qu'ils ont évolué dans le sens que j'avais envie?
I can't believe it. Is this a dream?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us again. Welcome to the back. I mean...
Our group isn't the same without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
It's been so long. Seeing you again fills my heart with hope.
Great! Now everything will be easy. That's great you're...
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor?
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined. She took it really hard when you disappeared, Professor.
Of course, we did our very best in your absence. And there was never a day that...
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor, but after you disappeared,
It gives me regret to be admitting this. The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny...
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our...
We all longed for your presence and your leadership.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force.
Yes, we must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we must occupy the entirety of the Alliance. House Rican stands against the Empire. Therefore, our
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance. To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Myrddin connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east.
An Alliance stronghold has been built at the Great Bridge. We'll take that, and then at the same time, we must defeat the one who defends it, Judith von Daphne. If we can also take control of Daphnel territory, it would prepare yourselves. The next battle will join me, my friends, as we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war.
Ouais, ça lui va mieux.
Oh, hey, Professor.
Ah, mon petit H.
Actually, I ran into that thief while I was shopping just now. Maybe you don't remember. It's been quite a while. The man who stole the book from that... I saw him on the street with his kid. They were both so grateful. It's a really nice feeling. Yeah, but... it did seem like they were still having trouble getting by. I guess what you said to me back then was right. My actions didn't really solve the problem. I can't help everyone. If I had the money or power, maybe. But I don't. You know, a long time ago, Lenato said nearly... I think it was when I tried to look after the horses all on my own. He said, "You're not quite ready for this yet. But there's no... I know I can't help very many people right now. But I think doing what I can for those I see in front of me, I have to believe that, at least." Thanks. What about you, Professor? I'd be happy to help, as long as it's not looking after horses. You might not want to trust me. I genuinely enjoy helping people. It's a great feeling making... So if there's anything I can do for you, I want to do it. I didn't mean it in a romantic way. I just... So what'll it be? How can I... Of course! I'd be glad to cook with you.
Non, je pense que je suis toujours au chapitre 12.
The utter discord. This is no good. Sing.
Ah, j'utilise l'église comme base. Ils ont tous pris 4 levels. J'ai pas de saut obscur, ça me fait chier. Oh. Donc là je suis quoi avec lui? Je suis guerrier. Maître de guerre. Eh, j'ai pas le 1 en mêlée. Mais je pourrais passer maître de guerre. Ça c'est... Ouais, non mais c'est parce que c'est pas toi qui les joues, donc ils peuvent pas monter trop les niveaux des persos. Non, elle est toujours tireuse d'élite, elle est toujours prêtresse. Non, ensorceleuse, c'est vrai. Ah, je peux passer au Grimory? 47% de chance. On va attendre encore un peu. Mon Ptitseb. Lui, je m'en bats les couilles de sa race. Lui aussi. Elle aussi. Shamir est toujours là. Sheriza, j'en ai rien à foutre.
Show them this letter. Threaten them. Do what you must.
Yes, sir.
Hubert, that letter. Is that what I think it was?
I suppose there's no denying it.
But Edelgard
explicitly forbade me to send it. Yes, I know.
I cannot believe it. You disobeyed a direct... I thought you were her lord.
Unwaveringly. All that I do for her. I seem to recall you expressing a similar sentiment. It is our role to guide her when she is on the wrong course of action. Is that not what...
You're not supposed to do it in secret. When you disagree with your leader, you must voice your concerns directly. Otherwise...
The point is the same. Lady Edelgard's best interest. She needs not trouble herself with the mundane details of my action.
You are sorely when I believe that Edelgard, through discussing the matter, to skip that process.
Perhaps your advice is...
Excuse me?
Listen to yourself. If I do as Lady Edelgard requires, then you tell me to... But if I tread my... I suppose the... Ugh.
I have had enough of your grousing. To think, I started...
Dernier détail, elle peut parler avec qui? Avec Edelgard seulement. Okay. Je vais faire tous les autres.
Linhart, I need to be asking for your wisdom. Will you consent?
My wisdom?
I was hunting earlier, and the land gifted me. It was all brought by me to the kitchen, and then...
You're not asking me for help with the butchery, are you? If so, stop.
No, I am not asking that. All of that work, giving gratitude, bleeding, skinning, all has been done to be making very nice fresh meat. That meat is sitting in the kitchen already.
Oh, thank goodness. Then whatever do you need from me?
I want to be smoking the meat, so we can be preserving it. There is a big quantity of it.
Retourne.
But I am without enough firewood for the smoking. The darkness has fallen outside, so it will be difficult to be collecting it.
Why not gather wood in the morning? Get some sleep now.
This meat will not be waiting that long. It will be going to waste. You have much wisdom for giving.
Okay, let me see. Easy to forage wood at this... You know, there were a good number of desks and chairs in the ruined corner of the monastery. Some of the stuff there is salvageable, so none of it has been thrown away. There's definitely high-quality oak and beech out there. Both would be excellent for smoking meat.
Is that factual? I was not knowing.
Well, I wouldn't say. As long as it's anything that looks broken beyond repair, no one should complain.
I am giving you my gratitude, Linhart.
Pardon?
You have all of the wisdom about choosing wood for smoking.
But it's bedtime. Okay, fine. Then I'll have to help haul it all back, won't I?
It would give me great happiness. There's no one better than you for that.
Please stop. All right, fine. I'm just that nice a guy. Where has it gone?
Lynn, you got it?
Oh, Dorothea. Are you...
Please, don't say it like that. I let the gossipers get to me, and I snapped at you.
You have my forgiveness, although I remember no wrongdoing on your part.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess.
So, do you feel better?
About the gossip? Not even a little bit.
Oh?
About the things that those soldiers were saying. Selfish as I am, I curried favor with a noble so I could enroll here. An orphan like me. And now to be leading troops as one of the professor's generals? I'm doing the best I can, of course, but sometimes...
Dorothea, if I may offer a bit of advice, you have no if the past distresses you, then just let it go.
But it's my past.
You've probably overcome a lot of tough times, I think that's incredible, really, but why not just let go of the suffering and run away from the memories that cause you pain? I suspect you'll find it a better way of living. I know I do.
That's not living, Lynn. It's running away. If I leave my hardships behind, then...
Good point. Well said. Yet, I propose ignoring your past changes... I see before me a great woman who should not be bothered by idle gossip. Even if you dropped everything and took a nap for 1,000 years, you would still be you.
What an example. I don't quite get it, but I am a bit Still, I can't live the way you...
At least try it. Go take a nap where a noble will see you. Give them something to talk about.
Maybe I will.
I have been watching you in secrecy, Edelgard. But you and Hubert were noticing me, correct?
Well, if you intend to shadow us like that, you can be sure it won't escape our notice. Hubert was primed and ready to remove you.
You have my thanks. I was thinking it was enough to be shooting one bird with one arrow, but after speaking with you, I trained with hardness. Now I can be shooting 2 birds with 1 arrow.
2 pheasants? Are you implying that...
Yes, a single arrow.
That's astounding, Petra. It's perhaps a bit late to explain now, but what I was getting at earlier was actually...
I am having a joke.
You... come again?
I really was shooting these birds with 1 arrow, but my joke is that I did have understanding about what you told me. I took it to...
Did you know?
You are a person with great bluntness. I am admired as an emperor, a commander, a warrior, and a friend. You are all of the Empire is resting on you. I will not be falling behind you. I will be carrying Bridget on my shoulders too. And one day, you and I will be facing each other, and we will be shaking hands.
Yes, that much is certain. I can see that you no longer need. You and I are much the same. We dutifully shoulder our burden.
Your words give me great joy. And it also gave me joy to see you being flustered when I...
A cheap trick, to be sure, but inarguably funny. To think that you went to all the trouble of shooting 2 pheasants at once for the sake of a joke.
We both are growing every day. I hope we will keep doing so.
Manuela, isn't it a bit rude to
Hanneman, isn't it a bit rude to tell us? Besides, I could be sighing about any number of things more interesting than you.
Goodness, you're unusual. You snap at every little thing. It saddens me to see such...
Well, listen to the noble lecturing a lowly commoner to be on her best...
I fail to understand how...
You're not done lecturing yet? Leave me alone and go pep...
I don't know what...
Oh, was that a sigh I heard? Isn't it a bit rude to sigh at someone just because...
Don't be so childish. You are so sensitive to it. Why is it that you cannot
Keep a handle on! Just because you keep your emotions bottled. Stop telling everyone...
I will not stand.
Go on! If you think you can change me. Ha! Thought so. You wouldn't dare.
Absolutely
Il s'engueule tellement qu'il ferait un beau couple.
That song. Professor Manuela, that song you were humming. I feel as though I've heard it before. And I'm sure it was you singing it back then. At the Opera House in...
Why, yes. You must have seen me there. I performed with the Mittelfrank Opera Company in Enbar on numerous occasions.
So it was you. I went to that. I wanted desperately to see it again. But after that night, he took me to... When I returned to the Empire several years later, you had already retired.
Oh, that's a shame. So you only got to hear me sing?
Sadly, that's correct.
Yet you still remember it. Even the...
That's how much of an impression your voice... I must ask, why did you retire so soon? You could have continued for another 10 or 20 years.
Indeed. Many singers perform for decades. But that wasn't for me. I wanted to go up. My voice is a gift from the goddess. However, as all things do, it will decline. And so I decided I needed to learn to survive without. I needed to prove to myself that I can live on.
So despite your belief in the goddess, you wish to live by your own strength?
It's hard for me to explain. Everything else.
Standing tall, I see.
Edelgard, hello. What do you think of this horse? An equine marvel, no? Look how intelligent he is. You can see it in his face. Certainly much smarter than your horse.
Oh, what a lovely bloom.
Behold, Edelgard. Do you see? This is much more impressive.
Ferdinand, stop. I can't believe you're wasting my time with a petty, one-sided rivalry.
What are you complaining about? You told me not to publish my pamphlet, and I complied.
I've had enough of your foolish antics. Very well. I will grant you the duel you so desperately did. But when I win, you must forfeit the right to bother me with your ridiculous...
Ah, so you'll fight me after all? All right, Edelgard.
As you wish.
Ha! It only took you one blow?
I can't afford to hold back against an opponent like you. I led with my fastest, strongest strike.
Fastest and strongest? You're just flattering me. I have been defeated. I cannot believe I was foolish enough to challenge such a plainly superior opponent.
The difference in our skill level is not so great as all that. If you had taken the first strike, you might have won. That's why I didn't give you the chance.
I do not think talent is what separates us so much as readiness. I had not the faintest idea of what to expect from a real duel. I was playing, But you were. That's such an.
Ferdinand.
Alors, la dernière, non pas la moindre.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
J'aime bien son nouveau style de coiffure.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them. They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet. You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences, but getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me?
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should
thank me? What? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad?
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger, but now I've changed it. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for! 5 years worth of resentment.
It's okay, Bernadette. I'm thanking you, not
Oh,
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think?
Right. Okay.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true.
Alors, inventaire. Oula. Onze. 24 de dégâts. Aïe aïe aïe. Mais il lui faut une hache d'argent. L'or de blindé. De ouf. Mais toutes les armes sont à fond. Elles ont toutes été réparées.
I've passed.
Non, il a pas la classe de magie suprême, lui? C'est triste, toi, ça? On a c'est science épée. Ah, lance science. Paladin noir, ça serait la classe. Il me manque la cavalerie. Et oui, j'avais pas vu, elle a une classe spécifique. Deux, 3, 3. Ouais, je suis à 3, 3, 3, mais c'est H, commandement, cuirassé. C'est ce que j'utilise. Chevalier forteresse, lui c'est lance H. Ouais, c'est cette classe-là que je vis. Et qui est meilleure que... Oui, sur la voie de la cavalerie. Sur la voie du prêtre. Lui du guerrier. C'est quoi l'autre classe là? Ah, c'est le batailleur. Ça fait beaucoup de chaînes là, non? De toute façon, ouais. Pour les archers, c'est la classe du cavalier à cheval. Hein. Qui est moins bon que la classe de l'archer d'élite. C'est dommage. C'est dommage. On va faire un tour sur les inventaires. Je peux pas acheter de ce suprême. Intéressant. J'en ai 8 en réserve. Hein. Je combats avec 10 unités, il y en a 2 qui ont une classe spéciale. Normalement, j'ai besoin que du vaisseau suprême. Donc ça devrait aller. Là, je fais chapitre 11, 12. Si je fais la bataille, je fais le chapitre 13. Je vais m'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Je recevais une fois de plus. Je vais m'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. C'était sur cette image-là. J'ai atteint la partie 2. J'ai fini la partie 1, j'ai atteint la partie 2, c'est cool. Du coup, je vais arriver direct sur Minecraft, je pense. Chez qui je vous envoie? Je pourrais vous envoyer chez Woom qui doit être en train de dev son jeu. Ou alors chez Sway qui fait encore du crochet. En keyboard panda, je crois bien. Qu'est-ce que vous préférez? Du dev de jeu ou du crochet? Non, il n'y a plus personne, vous êtes tous en train de faire autre chose. Ok. Ah ben, Woom vient d'arrêter, donc... Donc ça va être chez Sway, hein, tout simplement. Vous serez envoyé chez Sway, voilà. Merci à tout le monde, merci Christella, Lynn, Torota, Aéro, bien sûr. Ah oui, il y a Aéro qui est passé discrètement en faisant un petit hello, je l'ai même pas vu. Ah, je suis désolé Aéro. Hein. Mais merci à toi aussi, un grand merci à toi, hein, comme d'habitude. Donc merci à vous quatre d'être passés dans le chat, merci à tous ceux qui étaient en l'heure. Des bisous à tous, je vous souhaite une excellente journée et à très bientôt. Salut!